that group is made for
yeah.
whatever.
I
Like
don't know,
I've
dude.
even
Some
used it.
dude's
But
like,
anyway,
some bro is like, I'm gonna wipe your ass or something. I'm like,
Wait,
bro,
what?
what is going on
All
here?
right, so
I didn't see that.
that's super OD,
Maybe
man.
I can go and read that one. But anyway, like
Nah, it's all
with
good.
with that, like with disagreements being, always being a thing with people, with knowledge, you have to allow yourself to be receptive of others'
Yes.
viewpoints, even
If
if
you
you
don't do
don't
that first,
agree
it's
with
a wrap.
A
if
lot of
you
people
don't
go
agree
into
with a person.
conversations just to talk. They don't
Yeah,
care about listening at all. They want to get their
and
point
that's
across versus learning other things. And I think that's the biggest
and,
issue. But go ahead, Gio.
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's, I told you I allow my page to be able for you, Nate, to go on and say what you
Yeah,
want to say, and I can,
yeah,
talk back to you. If somebody
yeah,
else is attacking you, like that's on them. Like for whatever reason they
yeah,
are so bent out of shape, because I will get why some people are bent out of shape, is because their views have one, what is morally correct has not been the thing that has been done
yeah,
in this world for so long that people are just like, I am over it. Like I know some of the most even keel people that I've ever met kind of lean towards extremism, and I look at them, I'm like, damn,
yeah,
like I really wish I could have this conversation with you in person, not on, not anytime something chaotic happens in the world,
yeah,
just to, help you level yourself out. Because I even, I myself, I went to, during the whole, George Floyd episode of 2020, I was getting to the point where I was like, yo, I'm set it off. Like I went to
yeah,
a protest and I was like, yo, this is getting out of hand. And my thing was, I was like, okay, Gio, I already know who I am. I am a black man living in America. This stuff really ain't like, society isn't built for me to succeed. I have to make my own way. And if I go out to this place, more than likely I am going to be a target. That is just what it is. So I have to have my head set straight and just understand that I'm going out there and people are going to look at me like, one, this is a fight for you, so you should be speaking up. And two, the
yeah,
opposition of it is going to be like, what are you going to do? So my whole thing is
yeah.
I need to be there and I need to be an observer and I need to help people. And I'm in Philly right now. Philly is crazy, minus
Oh,
the
I bet, bro.
protest. Minus the protest. So even when that protest happened, like, yeah, we did the march. We at the end of the protest, people started to go towards the highway, and I was with a group of friends, and I was like, all right, well, my friends were there because they wanted to support me, and I was like, all right, cool, like we're gonna go down and do this. We walked onto that highway and they started setting it off, man. Like I started hearing tear gas bombs go off. I started seeing the rubber bullets fly. We ran off the highway. I was sitting there making sure everybody was safe, making sure everybody I knew was good. People
Damn.
coming out and like literally snot and tears coming out of their face. I had milk. Like
Holy
I did
shit.
like I did the whole study up on how you're supposed to handle a protest. Hold on, that's my Chinese food. Give me a second.
Good. Good shit. Good shit.
If I can say something, I can say something real quick, and I'm not trying to take up like a whole bunch of the talking time.
This is good content, man.
I agree with Gio. Yeah, I agree with Gio. Certain parts of what Gio was saying, and I agree with certain parts of what Stefan was saying, because you can't let disagreements control you or your life, or completely overtake your mental health or your emotional health.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if it's like a disagreement about like some trivial shit, then it's whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping about it. But
Yeah.
it's like something very specific that Gio was saying that I kind of want to pay attention to is it's these types of specific issues have been ignored for so long. And right, so I do think that these protests are necessary, and I do think that speaking up whenever possible is necessary, because the people who are being oppressed are being ignored by the oppressors. So that's why, like, I can't speak for anybody else but me, but that's why I'm so outspoken when it comes to social justice and different types of social issues, because it's not just disagreeing on pizza toppings or like what your favorite movie is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and while we may or may not be able to have constructive conversation, I'm always going to understand the emotional aspect of it. You know what I mean? Because it's a reasonable thing for people to get emotional about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. If you get emotional because dude said Goku can beat Vegeta, then yeah, you probably need to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
But we're talking about real people's lives. You know, this
Yeah.
isn't theoretical. This isn't hypothetical. This is actually happening. You know, it's been happening. It's not gonna stop happening unless we get
Yeah.
louder. We organize more. We make people understand that this isn't okay.
Yeah.
And there's, you know, it's like as a culture, you know, these people being oppressed, like we're fed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I agree with not letting disagreements take over your life, but I also I think that we need to realize that there are different types of disagreements.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?